I wasn't expecting the timing of that to work out the way that it did. Well, I'm out. I'm having time with these ones. Perfect. Yeah. Happy Friday. It was restful and or productive for y'all. For me, restful, yes. I feel bad about it not being super productive necessarily, but I almost made a joke and I had to stop myself for a second because I'm sure that somehow or another it was self-deprecating enough that I would have had one of my mods kick flipping into the chat to just be like, now I know you didn't just say that. In the interest of not like throwing myself completely under the bus, in the interest of not completely throwing myself under the bus, I am going to not say that joke, and instead I'm going to say, all things considered, we will get there. Tomorrow is tomorrow, and I might have just really needed the day to kind of just like not feel like I had to go do a thing, and that's okay. You know? So, but yeah. Overall, though, I'm okay. Probably after stream is over, I will find my nerve to go do a couple of things that need to get done, and everything will be all right. But yeah, otherwise, I'm just vibing, truthfully. Kind of just like relaxing a bit. So, yeah, I got nothing else time-wise aside from like, I think probably tomorrow I will just grit my teeth and get through that section for Breath of Fire 4 so that we can be sure that that's like dealt with and handled. We can be about what we need to be about. But yeah, I've got nothing else, so let's rumble.
Street Fighter 6.
Wait, there's a top team epic? That's interesting. You got a pop team epic collaboration in this game of all. You know what? I couldn't question it. I'm not gonna question it. That's how this is gonna work. I'm not gonna question it.
Back to their special match.
There's a specific setting I'm looking for.
Here comes a new challenger.
Now, find a new rival.
Here comes a new challenger.
You know what? We're gonna go with this. Wizard.
Here comes a new challenger. Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah, it's good. I like that one. How you doing, Cat Wizard? Hopefully well.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah, good. I like that. That's good. How you doing? Hopefully well. Back over here.
Training room. Lily.
Time for battle is here.
Time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got.
Lily.
You know.
All right, let's get it.
Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my
Yeah.
Five. One, two, three, As a reminder, this is me just kind of like warming up a little bit with my buttons, reminding myself right where the range of my buttons are before I really get started and like start to do a lot of like really heavy duty stuff. With Lily, if you try to walk back and do your standing heavy punching like this, sometimes when you're trying to like practice the fadeaway stuff, it's important that you also practice like doing it while you're walking backwards, because what can happen is if you step back a little bit, fight someone into your space, and then so while it's easy to like kind of like catch it like going forward, right? But you got to work on like I call them fadeaways sometimes, right? Like you got to work on like a fadeaway check when you're stepping back out of range. And the trick really is that you want to try to hit the tip, because again, anything that's not like the tip of your button is gonna hit as long like if you're here, anything will hit, right? As long as you're pressing your button in time and you're not like pressing something fast, right? But like knowing where your buttons stop to me is kind of like the most important thing, because where they stop, where their reach is no, where their reach yeah, like the reach, right, of your buttons is how to put it? A large part of how you control other people is by understanding your what's the word I'm looking for? Learning how to control your spacing is basically the way that you control people, because fade away, pop them with like that, right? Walk forward a little bit, pop them with this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or if you like. Again, if you're really in that mode of like, yeah, I'm kind of just doing whatever, you walk back a little bit when somebody presses the button, and then like pop them with that. Shake a little bit, right? So like understanding your spacing, if you're invested in like deeply trying to like get better at fighting games in like a very deep, like serious sort of sense, like this kind of practice is the thing that you need to do eventually at some point, right? And you don't have to do it for like hours at a time. Also high stepping. The key is mostly about like thank you so much for the 49 months sub, Stubby. I deeply appreciate it. If we can get an exclamation point hype in the chat.
Nervous?
So yeah, like that's why I practice it when I come in. But yeah. Also, I think I said hi to Cat Wizard. If I didn't, hi Cat Wizard. I hope your day's been well. Good to see you. But yeah, like the whole thing about like spacing and like like the whole thing about like spacing and how you sort of like control your opponent through like just how you step and then where you put your buttons. That's one of those really like small things you did. Been doing raids and hill equip. Nice.
Feeling nervous?
Especially with Lily, who is like not a super agile character, right? Like Lily is not like a fast character. It doesn't mean that she's bad because she's not fast, but it means that you have to have a better understanding of you have to have a better understanding of her buttons and their ranges, because you're not going to be in a position very often where you're not going to be in a position very often where you get to like that's interesting. That's just like a natural stagger. Natural frames out there for 3 frames, which is good. So, medium is right in there. Or light. Light is best from when you're at mid-screen. Like lighter or medium. Yeah. So, the thing I'm practicing here is what you would call a tick. I talked about this a little bit like last week when we were playing Street Fighter. But the idea behind the tick though, right, is that when you are attacking an opponent, right? Actually, hold on. Okay, no, that's right. So the idea behind a tick though is very simple, right? If you can get the opponent to block something that is plus enough, or if you can hit the opponent with something that is like plus enough, right? You can get yourself enough frame advantage to act before them. Case in point, right? After Lily does Windclad Condor Spot, if she's close enough, right? Unless the opponent uses like an invincible move, if she presses standing light kick after Windclad Condor Spire and she gets a hit, she's like +7, right? Keywords at advantage 7F up top in blue. That's my favorite advantage. Use 7 frames before loop does. This command throw takes 5 frames to come out. Ignore the 5 that's in blue there. Like the light blue that's at the start of that frame mirror is me canceling my jumping frames into the command, right?
Getting cold feet?
Because of that, right? If I dial in the command throw after a successful hit, I have to delay it just a little bit, but not very much. If I dial in the command throw after a successful hit in that situation, then I get it now, and like the attack comes out. The reason why it's called a tick throw is because you have to. I'll turn off Luke's counterattack here so you can see. Like you can't just do. In this case, the timing comes out a little more natural. But if you do, hang on. There's a certain trick to it, right? Like here, I have to wait for Luke to sort of. I'm not doing the input once Luke has stopped blocking. I'm putting it in while he's still shaking from the hit, and then finishing it when he comes out of the blocking animation. Once the block stun is over and he's no longer actively blocking, he can be thrown. Right? Like, if you do this too quickly, then the tick throw doesn't work. But the whole point behind a tick throw is that after you've established, right? Like, that's from doing like stuff like that and things like that. And what happens is that people get afraid to press buttons and they stop pressing buttons, right? And once they have stopped pressing buttons, that's when you do stuff like command throw. Because they're no longer trying to interrupt your strings, which means that you're now allowed to like get command throws. And that's why like and you can do this with like normal throws too, doesn't have to be command throws. But with command throws, you have the added benefit of you can't tech out of a command throw, right? Like if somebody attempts to throw you in Street Fighter 6 and you put in the throw input yourself, you will break the throw. But that only works on normal throws. If somebody is trying to command throw you, like with Lily's Mexican Typhoon that you saw me do, or like Zangief's Screw Pile Driver, either of those two, you can't break out of those. If those throws land, you just have to eat the throw. Like there's no getting out of that. Which is why like knowing how to tick throw is so important, right? You don't do it all the time. You keep it as a threat in your back pocket.
Now, find a new rival.
So that when somebody like messes up or makes a mistake, you just like you pop them in the jaw for it.
I'm ready.
Missiles.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Wing that.
That was a good one for that. Wrong button. Crouching, but I pressed the wrong button to react. And then I cut the time. That was a little rude.
Only I can hear it.
Get ready, fighters!
But hey, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm pressing the button, so. I'm dead. So the main thing is that if somebody's jumping at you, and you jump at them, the anti-air them like I just did, and where I... The problem is that if you jump at somebody to anti-air them, odds are that since you you started jumping after they started jumping, right? So usually what that winds up doing, if you're not careful, is that it'll put you in a position where you land after they do, and then it's easier for them to punish you. So if you're gonna jump, to like try to like anti-air somebody like that, ideally you want to do it while jumping backwards. Damn it. Or neutral jump, right? Too slow. Either too slow or I wasn't, or my spacing was off, so I couldn't be plus. Damn, just one? Okay. That's alright, I'll have to live.
Feeling nervous?
Look at that thing a little bit.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ready yourself.
My pleasure.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I did not exactly get the jump. This way.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Ah, that was cute. We tried to do the command throw out of that. Yep.
Lily wins.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Right, plus. So that. That's good. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you notice that like I'm not necessarily, to a certain extent, like, I'm not like exerting a lot of effort to try to get in. This is a little easier against like, it's a little easier against players that tend to be like too aggressive. Like I don't have to like force my way in. Yeah, in this case, I was a little bit too passive, probably.
Final round! Triumph or die!
A little too slow to react on my part. Yeah,
Akuma.
I was sort of starting to feel it out a little bit, but not nearly as quickly as I would have liked.
Showtime! Face it straight!
I had to throw in the middle of that, and that's why I got. Yeah, that has airball. General in-ball when Akuma throws that, when he throws that fireball. So, yeah, I got caught. I have to jump a little bit less. Good throw. Should have put me in the corner. Yeah. They should have thrown me back into the corner when they threw me instead of throwing me forward. Because then it just let me walk them toward the corner. After I got knocked down by that, I should have. I should have just kind of waited a little. I probably could have either blocked that. I could have probably blocked that OD fireball and been okay, but I pushed a little too hard.
Here comes a new challenger! showtime! Face it straight!
That's fair.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
That's fair.
M. Bison wins.
Basically, what happened there is that
Face it straight!
they noticed I like to mash when I on wake up. It's the problem I've been having for like a while. All they did was like jump. No. Right. So, remember what I said before about if you want to anti-air somebody by jumping, neutral jumping or back jumping is effective. That's sort of the thing I'm doing. And the main problem this Bison is going to run into, unless they figure something out about this differently, is that because their kick from that far out is not like a bad call, right? But the problem is that they are willing to commit way too hard to it at distances where if somebody's willing to like call it out, they're gonna have trouble. Good job.
The voice of the spirit, only I can hear it.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Nah, wrong button. If I had another one, if I had another sucker to kill. Oh well. I did not mean to do that double swing forward, but I was like, whoops.
It's showtime.
Guess I'm just gonna have to try canceling this to see if this will work. That was my fault. Yeah, so as you can see, right, like Bison will absolutely bully you if he gets you, like, basically that double punch that he does that seems to set that little aura around me. I think it's called like a Psycho Mine or something. But when he uses it, after a certain period of time, or if he does another double punch or like a Psycho Crusher or certain other moves, it will detonate. Kick throws.
Final round. Triumph or die.
You okay? Here we go.
So, the reason why they did that depress nightmare, I assumed they thought I was one to press the button,
Showtime.
and I didn't. So you know, right, go ahead. Can't too obvious on my part. Yeah, that think again. That's one of the moves that sets the Psycho Mine on you, and if he hits you with that again, that or like the Psycho Crusher, certain other moves, he detonates it early rather than like waiting for the time release. I got got. That's what they were hoping to do last time when they did that. No. No.
M. Bison wins.
It's showtime. Face it
It's an
straight.
interesting matchup.
Dora. Dora.
Yep.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
If I'd done standing light punch there, I could have canceled it into drive attack. Maybe not have to deal with that. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, see? Like certain moves that heal.
Your time ends here. Be gone.
Yeah, like certain moves that Bison does while you have a Psycho Mine on you afterward. So it's like, basically once he gets started, he's really good at just like being obnoxious at pressure. But the main thing is that, like, outside of like specifically like surprise moves like that, right? Like Bison's not fast. And that's sort of like the main thing that like Bison players have to deal with. For all that he is like a pressure machine and a pressure monster once it's set up. Like it takes work, you know?
Lily wins.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
That's fair. Forward a little bit and use the forward motion to buffer a command throw. Because I was like, either they're going to jump or they're going to. I didn't know for sure they were going to try to parry, but I was like, either they're going to jump or they're not going to jump. If they don't jump, its command throw will make them feel kind of silly. Fair. Back corner. Good. Nice keep that. Huh. I really thought that would kill him. And then also you have to worry about that, I guess. Fucking drive rush slide kick. Gotta be careful because now that's like actual zero pressure. Yep.
Bison wins.
That's my own fault. I gotta make sure I don't burn up against Bison because like a lot of like Lily's like straight up FU answers to this problem on me having my drive gauge. Good. Ah.
Do you see now the difference in our power?
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Back up. Okay. Fair. Must have been charging the back charge for that. Doing both of the back jumps. I respect it.
Face it straight.
No, I did it a little too early. Well, or rather, I made an assumption about what was coming out, and I paid for it. Too early on the throw. Yeah, that's good. I deserve that.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Good though. Good. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm dead.
Your time ends. Bison wins.
It's showtime.
I'll give him 10. Whether I win this one or lose the next one, I'll give him 10. Almost. Not quite though. And that's the part that they have to work on, right? Like the Yeah, go to the loop. Ah. Yeah, at certain distances I gotta start using 2 HP. Nah, yours, dude. Tried it. We tried it, Blood, but nope.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ready?
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Good job.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or
In case ads ate you during the last match that I had with that that last person I was fighting, we went. I took it 5-5. And stopped after that. Good throw. Good throw. Yeah. So the thing you want to be careful about when you have somebody,
It's showtime. Face it straight.
the thing that you want to like be careful of whenever somebody goes to the corner and you're thinking about drive attacking them. If they've been playing this game long enough, they start to like people start to like really careful in that sort of situation, and it's not as easy to like really put the screw stem on that front. Especially if they are either burned out or very close to it, they will. People who have been playing this game for long enough will become very sensitive to like impacts when they're near the corner, when they're back toward the corner. So one of the counter strategies that you eventually develop is sort of like, but one of the counter strategies you eventually develop is do that. Show kicks. Yeah, see? You know what I mean, right? Like, you saw that jump that she did to get out of the way? More sense. Again, like when you're in burnout, you're getting closer and closer to the corner. If you're playing against somebody who's playing this game for long enough, they will be sensitive to the fact that that's sort of the position that they're in, and they will behave accordingly. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Cosmin. It's been 11 months. Again, exclamation point hype in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing, friend? Hopefully well. Good to see you as always. Nope, that's my own fault. Very good left fake. Nice. Yes, sir. Kick. Ooh, I blocked that. If. Yeah, there's
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
I could get pushed to the corner. Damn. I guess it's sensitive to it. Like, that's part of why they did the throw there. Because it was like, oh yeah. They're like, oh, maybe this Lily's gonna like drive attack. And I did try to drive attack. So they were like, okay, then I'll just throw in the throw. Tougher. But it's good to hear that you had a good lunch though, Cosmo. I'm happy about that. It's a lovely. It's her default for this game. This is her default outfit for this game. It's not like the paid outfit fees or the unlockable outfit twos. It's her default outfit for this game. Not in this color scheme, but the general design of it is her default outfit. They messed up the pick though there. Yeah, I'm dead. See, I got I got this. God damn it, they guessed the pick that was coming, so they jumped. Good. Gotcha. Probably when they got the lightning kicks, if it was me, I would have been looking to fish for like super arcades. But I got anyway, so. Like spinning bird kick hits too many times, sorry. Yeah, this stuff. Oh. Yeah, that was a good string there. The 2 hits against my drop attack gave them time to like confirm into counter DI. Didn't mean to do that. Expensive, but they got the punch. Yeah, that's all they have to do.
Chun-Li wins.
Okay. Let's see if we can actually run any Cammy sets.
Now, find a new rival.
Beginning operation. No mercy for you.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Oh, this is a modern Cammy player. Alright.
Strike! Intensify! Too bad. My shot! Target.
The reason why that's important is because it means that modern Cammy players, it is not like a playstyle thing, as in like, oh, all modern Cammy players do this, that, and the other. But Cammy in modern has like an easier time doing certain things that I, as like a classic Cammy player, would have a little more difficulty with. Like, provided that they are reacting quickly enough. Like DPs and like things like that are a lot easier for a modern player than a classic player. Oh, they jumped. Okay, that's fine. Makes sense.
Cammy wins.
With modern Cammy, you get things like basically a one-button DP and things like that, which people make a lot of fuss about when playing modern characters that have like dragon punches and things like that. It matters less than you think in certain circumstances. You still have to like play around it, but it does have its disadvantages also. Thinking like I was really for a second. Also, hi EPO 194. Welcome on in. Pardon me. Caught me mid-match. So like I saw you. Oh, is that a curly brace? That's a curly brace, EPO. Okay. I see what you're about. Very good. Yeah, see? Plus. That's fair. Nope. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Locked on.
Cammy wins.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
That was plus for them, and I nearly died for that. Okay.
Too bad.
Yeah, see? Like, doing that stuff is a lot harder because, like, again, if they suspect it's coming, and reacting to that with DP is a lot less difficult. Same with super. The inputs for like super moves and things like that are much faster on modern.
Right.
So modern players can play a lot more reactively in certain aspects if their reflexes are good enough. But the trade-off for that is that their moveset is not. And this player in particular is definitely like relying on a couple of like reflex checks mostly. Not like a oh, they're so scrubby kind of thing, but like just they're very specific things that you can sort of see that they're doing. Like a lot of like hooligan, like a lot of that stuff with hooligan and things like that. Try to like catch me sleeping. And it's not bad that they're doing it, it's just that as I feel out that pattern of, oh yeah, they like to do it here and do that there, if I'm awake, I can snipe that very easily. Plus. That's also plus. Yeah, like it. There. And that puts them. Yeah, a bit ahead of me in the drive war. So that was a good use of meter.
Cammy wins!
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing, EJ? Hopefully well. I'm happy here.
Face it straight!
Too slow. Now that I know that they have a tendency to like do that, a lot easier to kind of like work around that. Fair. No, piss off. Thanks, doing good. Just had dinner. Hopefully, safety. How are you doing? I'm okay. Not too bad. Yep, I deserve that. No. Yeah, I got it. See? So, remember what I said about how modern players can play more reactively if the reflexes are on point? That input for them, if they weren't doing it manually, they just have to put in, like, I think, no more like 3 buttons to do that. And some people will go, well, that's cheap. And it's like, well, part of that is my own fault because I was jumping at that particular juncture and made it kind of obvious that's what I wanted to do. That's really too slow on that. That's plus. So the main things that I have to mostly look out for are things like those hooligans that they like to do, like that. There's also like a lot of like heavy spin knuckle, like those, like most of those hooligans they're using to try to like catch them off like that. I did that, and now I'm in the corner. But then they let me walk out. Yeah, like they do a lot of those hooligans. Yeah, see? Like there are certain ranges at which I should not, and this is a me thing, right?
Locked on.
People will say, well, that's cheap, they shouldn't be able to do that. But the problem is that I was jumping and being thing really, right, is that I was being predictable at that range, right?
It's showtime! Face it straight! And
because of that, like, they were able to call it out. And functionally, that's a lot of like what this stuff is like in fighting games anyway. Why should you do that? You gotta stop doing that. Good. You also have to stop doing that.
You're in my way.
And that is how you use a Cammy, like a modern player's reflexes against them. All I did, I jumped still, but all I did was jump and I didn't press anything and I blocked, right? So instead of getting the punish that they thought they were going to get, I blocked Super Art 1 and they kind of just ate shit. Alright, that's fair. Yep, here's... Yeah, that's good. Sort of. Better, I guess, for them to have done the damage, but they put me out of the corner, which is not ideal for them. I need to stop jumping shot. Cannot jump. Don't do that. Yeah, that's gonna be what kills me in this matchup. Is that literally I have to stop jumping so much. I need to dive kick a lot less because I have to work around the threat of basically nearly instant TP. And then I have to block me. See? Can't do that. Can't. And it's because quite literally that's going to keep happening every time I do that. I either have to do more empty jumps to bait that out when they have meter like that, or I gotta think of something else that's plus. I'm still pretty new to the fighting game community. Yeah. What is your game of choice and how long have you been playing? Try to 6 for a bit after launch. Okay. Dang, Lily mostly. So. Yeah, this one's stubborn. This one's tough. Stop that. Nope, shouldn't do that. Right, I need to stop doing that so much. Yeah, so ideally, right? Ideally, the way that you sort of want to deal with people that are doing hooligan a lot is if they're doing it at like a particular... Yeah, it's too high up, I guess. Yeah. So again, let me back. Keep mixing my The main thing that's getting me killed right now, I know it, and I'm trying to like
Cammy wins!
My brain's like stopped hearing around in it. Is thank you so much for the follow, deeply appreciate it. We do
A new warrior has entered the ring!
keep follow lists anonymous so people can follow and learn as they need, but you know.
Beginning operation.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Strike!
Yeah, that's fair. Part of it was getting killed in the match against the Cammy. Most of the jumping too much. And again, against the modern Cammy, you cannot do that. If their reflexes are good enough, you cannot do that very often because what happens in a match against a modern Cammy that has the reflexes like react to things is exactly what y'all saw. Where like you just spend a lot of time getting fucked up by. That's good. You spend a lot of time getting fucked up by like Super R1, Super R3, and things like that. If I jumped a lot less and stayed on the ground more often, I would have been able to probably like I would have been able to protect him a little bit better if I had been eager about that.
Final round! Triumph or die!
Okay. That's a little harder than it used to be because I can't get through DJ's fireballs easily. If I'm going to, it's like it's a very, very hard call out. Like that, basically. I have to kind of anticipate that it's coming before it comes. Good job.
Locked on.
Cammy wins!
Damn. Wow, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I got the one and they're just like out of here.
Here comes a new challenger! Gotta do this.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Say hi, how you doing? Alright. Hi, Vinko, how you doing? Shouldn't have given him space. Kept a little bit on kind of brain reflex, and I don't know why. They just gone shit to kill. No. Okay, did that work today? Excellent.
Right. Who's next?
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Very good.
Cammy wins!
So yeah, hopefully the depth work went well. Good to see you as always.
Showtime. Face it straight.
Yeah. If ETO is still here, my Lily is still kind of in development. I was playing a little bit of her. Beforehand. You're good at this game. Today is one of my slightly that. Okay, cool. Messed up. Messed up combo. Today's one of those days where, like, I sort of feel like I'm a little bit more on autopilot than I would like to be, which is part of why I switched to Candy. Because I have to think more when I'm playing as Lily, because Lily's answers to things aren't as, like, aren't as flexible as Cammy's are. So there are times when like I'm playing Cammy where I'm really just like not thinking about a lot of things, kind of just doing whatever. Like the reason why I haven't talked for much of this match is because I'm not really thinking about like what the other person is doing as much as I normally do. Kind of just like going on autopilot, really.
Locked on.
Cammy wins!
Maybe partly because I'm like hungry, but also just because it's like
It's showtime.
does Ken having a Chon palette mean that Chon is absolutely not, definitely not getting added to the roster? It doesn't really mean much of anything. We live in a world where both Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui are going to be guest characters in the Street Fighter game. Like a mainline Street Fighter game to be specific. Anything is possible. Good. Good. Yeah, I deserve that.
Get ready, fighters.
Yeah, Cammy is the character that like I actually like main in this game. Play her less these days, mostly because I just kind of want to vibe with Lily sometimes. I want to actually. Yep. It's a good thing I actually didn't get critical arc there because that would have been a wasted meter. Sometimes Misinputs are meant to save you. I'm just saying. Down. That's good. That's bad though. Oh no! You went way too hard. You went way too hard. You went way too hard. Not only the DP, but then the fucking SA3. You were bet real hard that I was gonna press something more at you. I get it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. If I do that meaty catching heavy punch, and then you kind of like drive impact after it. Turn. I did that wrong for some reason. So yeah, now y'all know what I mean when I come up piloting a little bit. Like, it's not like, oh, this skin is bad, so I don't have to try. It's just like, I'm not being like they're not like challenging. They're not challenging me in like a literal sense of like they're not doing things that are giving me a chance to like pause and really rethink my game plan a lot. So I kind of just like autopilot.
Cammy wins.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Good throw. What do you do? Ooh, that was unfortunate. They anticipated something, but they were not able to get the other thing off quite right. Fortunate. That was basically the only option that they could have done there if they wanted to beat me pressing something. So I get it. Here, so again, good side switch. And now in the corner. Corner's a scary place to be in this game. I know I say that right as I get out of it, but I basically had like hard gamble on that. Good. I should be dead from this.
Final round. Triumph or die.
Gotta put it a little more now, I think. Yep. Plus the throw. One at the back though. Look at the corner. It's gonna hurt. I'm not sure if it'll give them the drive advantage. Yeah, it does a little. Honestly, after I did that, after I launched them, that should have been a kill, but I fucked up the input. Brain went out to launch for like half a second, and I messed up the super input. Otherwise, I would have been dead right there. But that happens sometimes, right? Like, There is a gap. The gap in between the light punch and the heavy punch. If you have, if you are burned out and you have at least one super meter and you have a super move that is like strike invulnerable, you can in fact get through that. But you have to know the timing. If you don't know the timing, you kind of shit. Nope. This should go.
Locked on.
And so, one of the things that I do wind up inevitably doing is I deliberately like just check if I get somebody into burnout, and it's like, right, what do I do to like annoy them? If I can get that going, I'll just keep doing that. Unless they demonstrate to me that like, oh yeah, I know how to beat that. It's like, okay, then I have to do it. Good side switch.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
That's good. I could have waited a little bit longer to try to attack. I don't know if I would have been able to actually, but okay. Yeah. I got schmixed. Not like high level, but like just in terms of like what was coming. Okay. I had enough meter left. I could have probably gone just a little more lap in there. But I was looking at the wrong drive gauge. I was looking at Ken's drive gauge and not mine. So I was like, I don't know if I have enough to finish this combo the way that I normally do. So, fuck it. I'm gonna just do this thing. And it should kill.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Hadouken! Hadouken!
I've been using too much drive gauge. That's not good.
That's right!
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Click out of them. Click out of them. Click out of the window. Plus. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Yeah. I have either just slacked it up or they've woken up just enough that like the difference is there now. Which also means I need to like I sort of gotta stop fucking around a little. Well, not fucking around a little. I need to stop fucking around a lot. Playing games is how you get fucked up. But yeah, this is also, by the way, right, why, and I don't think the first person to say this, right? Like, the fact that I have, like, that Master's crown, that Master rank and that nice little crown there, it surprisingly means a lot less to you would think in the grand scheme of things. Because I'm perfectly capable of making bad calls and pushing too hard and doing all the kinds of things that would get me beaten by someone who's ostensibly not as good as me. You know? Like, that is very much a thing that can happen. Let's see if I keep. Let's see if I stay off. Let's see if I actually stay off of groove. Done.
Right.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Shouldn't have thrown two. Not at that.
Give away. Engaging target.
It's not gonna kill, but it's going to hurt enough that
Locked on.
puts a little pressure.
Continuing viral arrow.
And that's really all I needed,
Cammy
more than anything else. Pressure for 10 minutes. Makes him feel like he has to do something. Why'd you do two? Stop throwing two. Probably a little bit too much meter to spend. I think I could have killed without that, but my brain went for keeping it simple. So good. Good throw. Hang in the corner. Yeah, there you go. Like, I was wondering if they would do that. I can't say that I knew for sure that they would. I was wondering if they would. That's unfortunate.
Cammy wins.
Really. Honestly, I thought that was going to hit me. So the reason why I didn't is because I did the version of Hooligan combination has 3 versions, right? There's a version of Hooligan combination where basically each version of Hooligan combination is set up such that depending on which button you use to execute it, you go at one of 3 different parabolic arcs, and I happened to go at the one that Ken cannot hit with that super, unfortunately for him. That's fair. Unfortunately for him,
Get ready, fighters.
the cannon did Dragon Lash, and I walked back. Remember how I said way earlier in the stream that like sometimes being able to like walk back and press a button and knowing that it'll hit is very important? That Dragon Lash bait, that wasn't fun. He used HK Dragon Lash. Then he whipped. Yeah, that's plus. Like that is plus. Too high up. Yeah, I'm dead. That's my go-to. Oh, that's fair. That is entirely fair.
Final round. Triumph or die.
And technically, you're correct. It's not plus. It wasn't plus, so you didn't hit. Damn it. Not ideal for damage, but it should hurt enough that either it kills or no, it kills. Let's never do that. Where it's like heavy spiral arrow into R3 because all the damage is worth it. But I need to kill them, so smash it out. That's a sweep. I could have punished that if I was a little more awake. Wrong one. Fair.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
That one was literally not plus. They did the wrong version of Dragon Lash.
Locked on.
The way you knocked him down and kept walking like, nah, I got more for you. Get on up. Yeah. Cammy's main thing, right? Because of the way Cammy's movement speed kind of like evens out, Cammy's a menace to have to deal with once she's either like knocked you down or like otherwise put herself in a position where she can pressure you. Also not you calculating the exact amount of damage. Over time, I have slowly worked out roughly. I can't tell you exact numbers, but it's one of those things where I like go.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Beginning operation. No mercy for you.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I was wondering where I were this whole time. There. Oh, that's good. Big secret. That wasn't a good one. Okay, that's fair. They did the neutral jump to avoid getting hit by because of the angle. It's like yeah, it was with the burnout in the corner now. And now I have to like fight to get out. Okay. That's good.
Cammy wins.
Alright, I see it. A little. I would like them to do the run back, but they may choose to just not. Yeah. It's a casual match, and even in ranked match, people aren't going to for that. I'm kind of disappointed, because I wanted to run it back. But it's okay.
Here comes a new challenger. Got it.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Okay.
Too bad.
Plus. I might try to die. The beard looks strong and the sheep fighter keeps flash hard.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Right.
Final round! Triumph or die!
Let's get Dura! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Damn, that's cool.
Ken wins.
Hesitated a little bit. When I got the counter hit to MP, I should have just kept going. They're gonna done it. Go ahead, done it.
comes a new challenger.
Beginning operation.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
So it's funny that we run into a Ryu player after so many Kens tonight, because like the main thing for people who are not aware is that Ryu and Ken officially. Yeah, I was playing Lily earlier. Sabira, it's hi Sabira. I was playing Lily earlier. I did technically fulfill the quota for giants for natural swing hours. I did in fact do that. Entirely fair. Wow, they really did two. I get it. They're like, maybe this time the camera will press a button and I can hit them with OD Shoryu. That's good. I deserve this. Okay, I gotta come up. I gotta come away from a little bit now. Good.
Cammy wins.
How you doing, Sabira? Hopefully well. The thing I was gonna say is that for people who don't know, the main thing about Ryu is that a lot of people look at him in season 1 of this game. You could argue that Ryu definitely was not it as far as like his archetype of character went. Like Ryu did not have a good time in the first season. But the main thing with Ryu is that Ken tends to be flashy and like have a lot of options for like aggressive, obnoxious pressure and things like that. Ryu doesn't have that, but generally Ryu does the whole, if I punch you, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna punch you really hard, it's gonna hurt a bunch, and you're not gonna like what happens. I'm gonna hit you. That's kind of his thing.
You're in my way. Too bad.
I tried to hurt a carry, and that's unfortunate.
Cammy wins.
But yeah, like Ryu's main thing is that while he doesn't have as much like flash and funny chills and like funny flashy stuff as like Ken does, Ryu trades that for being very strong in terms of just general fundamentals, and he'll punch you in the face and hit you and it hurts and you scream a lot, and that's kind of how that works. Like fighting against Ryu is kind of like that basically. If you do not give him room to fight, so to speak, then you're okay. But if you most characters cannot like try to like pound for pound out punch Ryu. That doesn't work. He died. He does a lot of damage. And with the particular buff that he got in going into this season of the game, Ryu now has the ability when he charges up his stocks a fireball charge. He stocks a Denjin charge rather, which enhances like 2 of his moves.
No mercy.
He can hold on to that charge for fireball purposes for basically as long as he wants. He's very dangerous with that up and going. I've done that. Good. Fact.
Easy job.
This is basically Cammy's win post on Street Fighter. One of her win posts from Street Fighter 2, where she turns her back and then gives you like a peace sign. And it's one of her classic ones. Hi, teasing. Too early on that. Blah, blah, blah.
Locked on.
Cammy wins!
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Hadouken!
I didn't know you were also an exchange enjoyer. Oh. Now when you put it like that. Shit. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Don't break, Sean. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Actually, we don't tell us a lot about how to do that. I really do appreciate that.
Fighters. Triumph or die.
How's this?
And now that you have said co-host, it all comes together. That's fair. I was being a little silly there, a little too cheeky. Fireball. Damn it. Good. Oh. Oh. I can't really do much of anything here. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I reaction checked to kind of see if they're like, alright, gonna jump. You're gonna react this in time, and they sort of, well, not sort of, they did. Nope. Fair. Yes, that's good. I'm dead. They brought that back marvelously. That was good. Blech.
Ken wins!
It's showtime.
They got me, though.
Face it straight.
I respect it. Alright, yeah. I got too quick with it. Dragon Lash, show what he's getting. If I hadn't done crouching jabs there, I would have. Watch me play. Change. Yeah, I don't change the tags from Sun. I don't change the tags because I'll forget to put it on for Sunday stream, and I don't want people
Ready, fighters.
to like walk in when I'm doing Breath of Fire 4 and then spoil a plot point. I know people also don't do the tags, but like, but that is true. I didn't change it. You're right. Yep, fair. Yeah, I deserve that. I can feel I'm getting like impatient and a little like touchy. I'm really gonna mix it.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Win or lose, this will be the last one though, because it is like 9:03 over here. Fuck. I have to go look at my food. Then I need to punish off. Damn. At that distance, if I throw in a jab, do it. Because you can't block at that distance. When they did the drive rush, they couldn't have blocked doing that. Nice jab would have been like, nope, you gotta hold that. Jump. I tried the perfect parry there and I messed the window. Yeah, I'm not upset. I don't really have a choice. There's no other way that I would have been sure to get the kill. I'm down a super meter in the final round, but I didn't really have a choice. Anything else would have led him to get the kill. That's not acceptable. Could have done that. Don't do that like once, basically. I suspected either Odie Shoryuken, Super Art 1, or Odie Shoryuken, Super Art 1, or Drive Reversal. I can't say I was expecting all of those, but I'm like, it is going to be some kind of reversal something. I'm going to use LP Hooligan and see what happens. Light Punch Hooligan, the parabola of that is like very high, versus MP Hooligan, which is a little bit less, it doesn't go as high up, and HP Hooligan is relatively low as far as that goes. So I was like, if I do LP, right? If I do LP Hooligan, I will either go over whatever they're gonna throw out as a reversal, or I'm gonna get hit. And it is probably a terrible fucking idea, but Hey, sometimes it works. But yeah, that's us because it's like 9:07, and I should go look about like getting food and another engagement that I have to take care of near the bottom of the hour. So thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. If I have a mod here, I would appreciate getting some commercials dropped off before we head out. If not, I'll do it in a second. The plan is that I will stop messing around and finish the part of Breath of Fire 4 that we're not playing on stream tomorrow or like Sunday morning to noon, so that like we can come into Sunday and actually go back to playing it. That will be 5 p.m. Eastern time. More game dev stuff for Shootlancer this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then last Fighting Friday for the month is coming Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And that's pretty much the plan. I'll do the stuff myself here. So yeah, I do game analysis and design articles over at Co-Host. Also, like I post go lives there more now that I remember how to do that. Stream VODs are always going to be up at youtube.com/@SGH You can check out all the stuff that we've gotten up to previously there. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me in the stream, but don't want to give money to like Amazon and Jeff Bezos, you can support me on Ko-Fi instead. The main thing to keep in mind is that with Ko-Fi, I keep $4 and change out of a $5 monthly subscription on Ko-Fi. So in terms of like which has more impact, like a Twitch sub or like a monthly Ko-Fi sub does, really. Alternatively, if you want to help support the stream with like anonymous gifts and things like that, one such gifter was kind enough to, as part of my affiliate anniversary, just like legitimately pull down an Elgato stream deck from my phone because they were like, you deserve that, so here. You can help sort of contribute by like going to Throne and like doing like throwing in money on a thing that you think that might be useful, or cheap enough getting it outright and getting it gifted to me directly anonymously. That's great. My card has all my other social media links, but really, if you want to like get like me at my most chill, Co-Host is basically where I am. So, all that said and all that done, before Hungy makes my brain like fart out, let's go figure out who we're gonna go hang out with. You know what? I just saw a name on there. And I feel like it is appropriate, assuming that he is still on and popping. Okay, that's what's happening. Hey, so this weekend, in case you didn't know, North America's and possibly the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, but like definitely North America's biggest fighting game tournament, EVO, the Evolution Series, is playing over this weekend. So we are going to go hang out with the President Noir because he's doing an official EVO coach. Right now, he is restreaming the pools phase of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike over at EVO, the first round of like pools of players that are kind of getting in. He's doing that, so we're gonna go hang out with him and watch us some old school Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 has taken some chunk of its design bones from Third Strike, so I feel like it's a pretty good spot to go stop by. We haven't gone to go see President Noir in a while. So, until next time I see y'all, whenever that is, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Be accepted. But not to bigots, racist, sexist, or anti-queer folks. They don't deserve it. These are your reminders. Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human. Reproductive rights are human. Palestine, the Sudan, Congo, and New Caledonia must all be free. It is the workers' right to unionize without harassment, no matter what country you're in or where you are. these are just kind of the things that I believe and that are true about them. Should be true about them. And that's me. So, thank y'all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. Till next time I see you, whenever that is, take care. When we go over to raid President Noir, the raid message is Shade just raids! So when your favorite emails, they don't have to be my emails. They can be whatever emails you like on Twitch. Doesn't really matter to me. Just let Noir know who sent you. Just let Prez know who sent you. And go from there. So, thanks y'all for coming by. I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.
Sink in the ground.